to meet patients' needs. Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Lance & Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor, people you know, people you trust. Shelter Insurance, let Eli Ratcliffe find you the right coverage at the right price. Well, that first quarter was definitely a battle of the defense. Both teams playing pretty clean ball. You know, Prescott did have the one penalty for an unsportsmanlike, but for the most part, not a lot of penalties. Everybody's playing hard, good tackling on both sides of the ball. Just not able to get that offense moving just yet, either team.
Yeah, and every time Prescott's got the ball moving, they've had some kind of mistake, whether it's the interception or the fumble or just a missed block up front. They've had the opportunities. They gotta take advantage of them going on to the rest of this game to come out with a victory.
Pass is complete. That was McAdams on the reception.
Yeah, good focus by McAdams to hang on to that ball. Evans came in and laid a big hit, just couldn't drive him to the ground. But McAdams was able to hold on to that one.
Brings up a 3rd down and 3. And based on what Fouke has been able to do so far offensively, I expect them really to continue with that short passing game here. They've moved the ball some running, but not near as much as they have passing the ball. Ball is on the ground. Scoggins picks it up. He's not going to get the first down. Good job by the Curley Wolf defense. Not sure what happened with the snap.
Yeah, they're in the shotgun there, so the only thing I can think of is the center lost handle of the ball and rolled it back there. But good job by Scoggins to at least pick it up, or Prescott would have had really good starting field position there.
It will bring up a 4th down. They lose about 4 yards on the play. And they're going to line up in a regular punt formation. Had to be ready for a fake at this time, though. Oh. Went right by him. It went towards the punter instead of towards his foot.
Yeah, Prescott got a lot of pressure back there that time. They just missed him there.
Yeah. That's a hard job to do.
Yeah.
If you're going to if you're on that punt team, if you're going to try to block a punt, you got to really kind of lay out there in front of the punter, anticipate where his foot and the ball is going to be.
Prescott's going to start with plus field position here. They got to take advantage of it. Try to open up the scoring here on this drive.
Stockton looks to throw. Going to go deep. I believe he just overthrows their intended receiver that time. I believe that was Monk.
Yeah, it was Mario running the streak route down the sideline. Dalton just let a little bit too much go into that one and overthrew him. We saw that a couple times last week. He had receivers open down the sideline and overthrew him a little bit. He's got to take just a little bit off of it.
2nd down, 10. Be a false start there. That's going to cost Prescott 5 yards. Second down, 15. Not exactly what you wanted on your first 2 plays of good field position, but see what Prescott can do to overcome it. Quick pass out to McKinney. Makes one man miss, another miss. He gets back into the middle of the field, and he's going to get the first down or be right at it. Good job by McKinney.
Yeah, great job. He caught that ball on the wide receiver screen, did what he was supposed to do, make the guys miss, get the extra yardage. I'm going to mark him a little bit short. I thought he had it.
I did too. A 14-yard gain there. Brings up a 3rd and a yard. Offensive line's got to do their job here, blowing off the ball, making sure they get their man blocked. Page cuts it up. He has the 1st down. Gets down inside the 30. Good run there by KJ.
Good job following his blockers. Once again, seeing the hole and getting upfield to move the chains.
Gain of about 6 on the play. 1st and 10 for Prescott now on the 30. Page scoots upfield for a gain of a couple. That time he should have stayed outside. Looked like they had a little bit of a wall built up for him there.
Yeah, I think he cut that one up too soon, like you said. He was doing a good job following his blockers, and he saw the green grass. I think that play would have been better off designed going to the outside.
Stockton looking for Cornelius. He's got him. Oh, the ball comes loose. And another turnover, 2nd turnover of the game tonight. Cornelius was inside the 5-yard line and just had it stripped out of his hands. And possession is a premium. Cannot have the turnovers. Those are going to be costly.
Yeah, that play would have set your offense up for the opening score here, and Fouke's got some momentum, getting the ball back. Defense has got to stand strong here. Maybe try to force a turnover of their own.
Fouke will start on their own 2-yard line. Good job by the Fouke Panther defense to cause that fumble. Last night in the junior high game, they had a couple of situations like that as well. Ball given to Scoggins over the left side. He'll get out over the 5.
Brian Woodley on the stop there for the Curley Wolves.
Gain of about 5 yards on the play. I expect a heavy dose of Scoggins or even Heflin pulling one and running it here. Oh, drop it back to pass. Fool me again. Receiver's open. Nice job there by Heflin. Number 2, McAdams.
Yeah, McAdams ran a good slant route there, found the hole in the zone and planted his feet, turned his numbers to the quarterback, made a great catch, and got 1st down yardage.
Gain of 16 yards. My ability to second guess the coach has been very poor so far. Heflin looking to throw again. He's got Graves there. He drops the pass.
Great job by Benton coming off the block again. He's played really good on the outside, coming in and knocking that ball loose for an incompletion. You know, Ben likes to tell us he's quick on his feet, and he showed some real speed there, closing in on that receiver.
Second down, 10. Heflin again looking to throw. He's got time. He has a receiver. That's McAdams. It's caught. Glass will get him out of bounds, but a big gain there for the Panthers.
Yeah, McAdams has been the best receiver so far tonight for the Panthers offense. Heflin did a great job rolling out. He had pressure behind him. Dixon couldn't run him down, but he kept his eyes down the field and found McAdams in the back half of that defense. Defense kind of broke down in the scramble drill.
37-yard gain. And we've seen this passing game for both teams is really working. Prescott's problem is they've had an interception and a fumble in that passing game. Ball given to Scoggins. Knocked out of bounds by Evans. Going to mark him down with a loss of a yard. Eflin looking to throw once again. Overthrows McAdams that time.
Woodley doing a good job coming off the edge there as his defensive end position, putting pressure on Heflin, making him throw that ball, puts a little bit more air on it than expected, and overthrowing his wide receiver.
3rd down and 11. Heflin looking to throw. Dixon on him. Oh, it just incomplete, in and out of the hands of Graves that time.
The Panthers trying to roll Heflin out to buy him some time. Good job looking downfield. He had a receiver. Just threw that one a little bit out of range for him.
Dixon's doing a good job of coming on that blitz there, but he's got to break down on that edge.
Yeah, we saw that some last week too. The ends and the linebackers that were bringing pressure were getting too far inside and allowing the running backs or the quarterbacks to get outside and make a play.
It'll be a quick kick again. That was going to bounce at the 10 and will go into the end zone. So Prescott will have touchback and will take over on their 20-yard line. 7:32 to go here in the half. No score. Thank you to Curry's Auto Sales and Curry's Outreach. At Curry's Auto Sales, we buy and sell cars. Curry's Community Outreach Ministry proudly serves the Prescott community. And Prescott Automotive, providing Prescott, Arkansas with quality care at affordable prices. 1st and 10 now for Prescott. Ball given to Page. Trying to get something on the outside there.
A few yards. Once again, Fouke's doing a good job of getting that penetration in the backfield, making KJ change direction before he's really looking to do that. And it's kind of slowing him down and not helping him, not allowing him to reach that top speed of his.
Page again. This time a little bit more over that left tackle. Good, hard, strong run by Page that time.
Yeah, that one was just straightforward up the gut. Not wasting any time by Page.
A gain of about 7. I'm going to look at maybe a 3rd and 1 here.
Come on, guys, stand up for your defense. Let them hear you. Good stop.
Page again breaks through to the 2nd level there. Tackled at the 35, so a gain of about 7 on that cat play.
Good job to move the chains. You've had a bunch of empty possessions here tonight. You want to cap something off here.
Ball given to Gleason. And, boy, he's hitting the backfield. Nice tackle there by 13. Flag came in that time, and that's going to be a face mask. That's going to help Prescott out. The last couple of times, Prescott's hurt themselves with penalties. This time, Fouke hurt himself on that one. Still going to be a 2nd down. It's like a maybe 3. Six minutes to go here in the half.
Hey, I'm with Channel 6. I'm just seeing, do y'all have a copy of the roster I could get from y'all? Somebody's already asked us for one. I don't have all that. Sorry. I don't know if them other guys will have not. I've got Prescott, so just don't have Fouke.
And
I'm sorry.
Gleason's in the backfield with Stockton. Gleason gets it up the middle, trying to get outside. Does get the first down, gets to midfield, so a gain of about 7.
A good run by Gleason, dragging some defenders, made a few guys miss to move the chains there. Once again, Prescott's got some momentum going on offense here. They got to keep it going.
Got an official timeout for a moment because it looks like the umpire there got rolled up.
I'll have to let him walk that off. It looks like he got rolled up pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened, but I know there was a lot of bodies right in there, and I think he just got crumbled up in it. That's just one of those times as an old man, you realize, I don't know if I really need to be out here. You just get in the way sometimes. He's going to take the field judge position. Or back judge, whichever. That's going to be an offsides there. He jumped. He was offsides. You could see it.
And he tried to time up that snap and got across there a little too early.
I mean, he didn't miss it by much. He did a good job as far as, trying to time it, but he was just a hair early. That's one of the things I think Prescott's probably going to go to is changing up that cadence a little bit. Ball given to Gleason over the left side, and he's going to be close to the first down.
It's going to be about a yard, maybe half a yard short, but both tailbacks for Curley Wolves tonight are doing a great job following forward, getting those extra yards.
Sometimes you don't know how much that matters until you come up with a situation where it's a 2nd and 1 or a 3rd and 1 instead of 3rd and 2. And so every time that just that little bit of extra yards and half yards make a big difference when you're trying to get those first downs.
Especially in a game like tonight where defenses have played so well on both sides that you get a feeling that this one's going to remain low scoring throughout the rest of the night.
3rd and a yard. Offside again. And that one was pretty obvious there.
Prescott needs to keep that in mind and try to take advantage of that. Go to that hard count. Try to get that to happen more often to really help their offense out, just move along and take some momentum away from that Fouke defense.
First and 10, Prescott. Stockton looking to throw. He's got Cornelius open. He makes the catch, gets to the ground, and hangs on.
Good job by Cornelius going up, catching that one and protecting himself over the middle. Saw a big play on that particular play last week that helped.
Page gets a carry, left side, breaks a tackle, and gets down to inside the 10. Did a good job that time to go ahead and push outside and then break it back in. And
yeah, he got the defense flowing to the outside. He did a great job putting his foot in the ground, changing directions.
Gain of 17 yards down to the 5. Page will get the carry. Oh, and just lost his footing. Don't know if he got back to the line or got inside the 5 or not. I believe it's no gain. Big possession for Prescott right here. Prescott was able to get down to the 2-yard line a few moments ago when they fumbled on the great pass and catch from Stockton to Cornelius. Ball given to Page. He gets through down inside the 5. I don't know if he got to the 1 or not.
Close. That ball came out at the end, but we're getting down close to under 3 to go before halftime, and we're still in a scoreless ball game. Prescott needs to find a way to punch it in here.
3rd and goal from the 2. Ball given to Page. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Prescott. He got a big hit right there at the end.
Yeah, and then got his helmet off and everything.
Prescott looks like they're going to set up to go for 2 here. Got 3:02 to go in the first half. Prescott leads currently 6-0. They do keep the offense out on the field. Prescott has some success with their 2-point conversions last week. Stockton's going to roll out. He's going to look for Glass. He's got him open. He's got it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Nice little wrinkle there, something different for the offense, and Prescott now takes an 8-0 lead. And finally, somebody's on the board.
Yeah, finally somebody's on the board. Prescott did a good job on that drive. Good hard runs by your tailbacks, Gleason and KJ, and moving the ball down the field. They changed the snap count up a little bit, got Fouke to commit some penalties that, we talked about in the first quarter. There weren't very many penalties. In the second quarter, there were a little bit more. But good job by the offense there, working their way down the field and punching that one in with just 3 minutes to go before halftime here.
Good 80-yard drive. It was a good possession, and that's what you want to see. Wasn't able to punch it in a couple times already. So this is a team, to me, that can't afford to make those mistakes. They've got to capitalize each time. We want to thank our title sponsors, Bank of Delight, the biggest little bank in Arkansas, Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, the funeral home we care, Gilbert Lumber. If it's time for a project, we've got what you need to get the job done. And UAHT. Curleywood football is proudly sponsored by the University of Arkansas Hope Texarkana. UAHT provides free career and technical classes for Prescott High School juniors and seniors. Visit the high school counselor to find out more. Cornish kicks it away, be taken at about the 15-yard line by Scoggins.
Job by Evans to blow up his lead blocker there, and like Justin Culp was there to finish it off, but great job by that kick coverage team. We saw a couple of missed assignments last week in that area of the ball game, and looks like they did a much better job this week during practice working on that one.
Fouke will start over on their own 29-yard line. Twin receivers to each side. Ball's dropped by Heflin. Ball still on the ground. Prescott's going to come up with that one. I believe that is number 11, McKinney.
It's a good job by Ross, number 24, getting in the backfield there. The ball was on the ground. It's like the 3rd or 4th bad snap Fouke's had so far tonight. Ross was able to get back there, get that penetration, push the quarterback off the ball to allow McKinney. I was thinking it was Zachary, but McKinney to get on that ball and set your offense up with a really good field position.
Ball is going to be placed on the Fouke 20-yard line. So the first turnover for Fouke tonight. Stockton look to throw. He's going to roll out, going to keep it, and we'll get maybe a yard on the play.
Tackle at the line of scrimmage. Foul number 17.
Now they'll mark him for no gain, so we'll have a second down and 10.
That's going to be a loss of 1.
So 2.5 minutes to go before halftime here. Prescott's got a big opportunity to go up 2 scores.
We have a timeout by Fouke here. So we got 2:17 to go. Fouke calls a timeout. We'll acknowledge some of our sponsors. Dalrymple Crane Accounting, bringing you professional accounting services year-round. PSE Spray Services, pesticide, herbicide, and aquatic applications for residential and commercial. Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Hope Branch. Your local physical therapy business striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patient needs. Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Lance and Associates, real estate, homeowners, realtor, people you know, people you trust. This is a big opportunity for Prescott, as you said just a moment ago, to get an opportunity to go up 2 scores. You're going to have to kick it to Fouke, to start that second half. So you want some momentum here to be able to get some more points on the board. Points and possessions are a premium tonight, as we've already seen up until this point.
Yeah, and whenever you start your possession in the red zone, you got to capitalize on that possession, as well as the defenses have played so far tonight. To go into to halftime with a two possession lead, like you said, kicking the ball off to Fouke to start the second half, they've been able to move the ball better as the game has gone on. So you definitely want to put them in a position where they're back against the wall, where they're having to come up with two back-to-back scores to catch up to you.
All right, officials talking with the Fouke coaching staff. Stockton gives to Page. Oh, nice job of cutting back there. Has a lot of green over the right side. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Prescott.
Great job by KJ there. Had all the momentum going there to the left side. He saw a wide open green grass on the right, was able to cut back and outrun the defense, turn on the jets, and punch it into the end zone.
Prescott will attempt the extra point now. Rabadon comes on. Glass to hold. Rabadon's kick is up. It hits the crossbar and no good. But with 2:01 to go here in the first half, Prescott does extend that lead to 14-0. And to me, that's really the important part of the whole thing of that possession is get the ball into the end zone, extend your lead, get that 2-score lead, and at least you're going in with the momentum if you can hang on to it here the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, and you don't want to let your opponent hang around. The way this game was going, we kind of got the feeling that it was going to be a close ball game. It's definitely going to be a 4-quarter ball game. Mm-hmm. But you want to separate yourself as much as you can so you have room for error going forward. Because whether you have a missed assignment, Fouke gets a big play, whatever it is, you want to have that buffer and that 2-possession lead to where your offense can always help you get that momentum back.
Cornish is set to kick it away. To me, over the last few years, I believe this Fouke program has gotten better and better. Scoggins is going to take it at about the 15. Looks to get in the middle of the field. Good job that time. I believe that was number 26, Rash.
Got a late flag on the play as well. It looks like it's going to be holding on the Panthers. Going to back them up a little bit. You know, the past few years, you've said the Fouke program has gotten a lot better. I feel like every time we play here, this game is a lot closer than
That's right.
expected. Or they play a lot harder and they hang around for quite a bit. Because I remember 2 years or 3 years ago when we were here, I'm pretty sure we were up by a touchdown at halftime, or maybe it was even
Right.
tied. But we've been in some pretty close games the past few times we've come to play Fouke here at this stadium.
Yeah, first down and 10. 1:52 to go here in the first half. Heflin gives the ball to Scoggins. Good job by Evans and Munoz. Pursuit by Woodley.
Yeah, Evans has done a really good job out there on the edge, fighting off blocks from the receivers and making some good tackles.
Second down and 6 now for the Panthers. Heflin looking to throw. Evans is right there. Great job. A good blitz called up that time and a big sack there by Evans.
He got the call late and he was moving forward trying to get into position when the ball was snapped, and he just blew right by the up back to block there. And great job getting in there and bringing Heflin down for the sack.
Be a loss of 8 on the play, so it makes it a third down and 14. Going to have a timeout by Prescott. Prescott, if they can get a stop here, they could get the ball back one more time. But there again, those timeouts, you don't get them in the second half, so you might as well use them. Thank our sponsor, Shelter Insurance. Let Eli Ratcliffe find you the right coverage at the right price. Curry's Auto Sales and Curry's Outreach. At Curry's Auto Sales, we buy and sell cars. Curry's Community Outreach Ministry proudly serves the Prescott community. Prescott Automotive, providing Prescott, Arkansas with quality care at affordable prices. Prescott defense has an opportunity here to make a big stop and force Fouke to punt. You're starting to see a little bit of the Fouke. Some of the linemen they're a little bit slower. You can see they're getting a little bit tired just because of being on the field both ways.
Yeah, like I was just about to say that a lot of these guys play both ways, and their linemen are not playing defensive line; they're playing linebacker. So they're running around chasing guys quite a bit.
Ball given to to Scoggins. He is stopped, I don't believe, that was a no gain. That is going to force the punt.
And Fouke's backed up. They've had a couple good punts, but Prescott got close to blocking that last one. Would expect them to bring some more pressure, try to make a big play here in special teams.
Great night for football. The weather's starting to kind of get to that little bit of a cool fall time of the year, and it's not, it's not too humid or anything. Got some rain last couple of days, which cooled things down some as well. Prescott's going to put back a couple of return men this time. Tribbett and Glass will be back deep to receive the punt. Number 13 will punt it away for Fouke. This one's going to land at about the 47-48 and roll to Prescott's side of the field. Prescott's going to start this one on their own 48 with 48 seconds to go. We've got Prescott has one timeout left, I believe.
Yeah. One left. It's going to start close to midfield. Dalton's got a good arm. Maybe try to throw one up here to one of your receivers on the outside.
We'll roll him out to the right. Looking for Glass. He's got it inside the 35-yard line. So on the first pass there, you pick up 17.
A great job throwing on the run. Great job by Owen going up and catching it, coming down out of bounds.
They do mark him inbounds.
Oh.
Ball given to Gleason on that left side, trying to get him outside, use that speed. He turns it upfield. He couldn't tell if he got out of bounds or not. Might have had a hold on that left side over there. Couldn't tell for sure. It's just where the flag is, where it's thrown, that's what it seems to be. And it is a holding call. I didn't and a personal foul, so it's going to offset.
Personal foul. That was making sure they didn't miss that one. Prescott player got thrown into the fence over there on that far side.
So that will offset, so the ball will stay at the 35-yard line. 24 seconds to go, and it'll just be a replay of the first down. And they're going to start the clock, so really didn't expect the clock to start, but quick pass out to Tribbett. Trying to use his speed. He does get out of bounds with 8 seconds to play.
A good quick pass, getting the ball out there to Tribbett. Let him show off that all-state track speed out there on the edge.
And gain 7 yards on the play to make it a 2nd and 3. So you still got one timeout left. You can still do one play in the middle, in the middle of the field. Fouke's going to call a timeout here. And what are you going to try to do? Are you going to try to get it all here, Brandon? Are you going to try to get one more play and then try for your end zone?
I think you try for one more play since you got the timeout in your pocket. Maybe try to roll Dalton out to his right a little bit, kind of like they did on that first play. Try to run you some little levels with your routes on this right side. Maybe have somebody coming from the back side across as well, and you try to get 10, 15 yards here. You got to have something pretty quick with the 8 seconds, but if you do come down in bounds, call your timeout, and then hopefully if you can get some positive yards, you can be a little bit closer, maybe in range to kind of go and dip into your bag of tricks for your 2-point plays, kind of like what we saw last week with the double passes, that kind of stuff, or hiding the guy and having him float out, kind of like what Owen did on that last 2-point conversion, having him just roll out to the flat and catch the defense looking in a different direction.
Definitely, if you're going to try to make it a 2-play situation, you've got to do something quick and you got to get down. You can't try to
fight
run
for
into
extra yardage
right.
here. You gotta be quick.
Ball given to Gleason. He's going to run and get up the field. He goes down. Now you got to call a quick timeout with 1 second. Good job there.
He did a really good job of being aware of that because he slid.
Yes.
Before he got to the defenders there, because they could have held him up a little bit, but a good job by Gleason to be aware and take that slide there and give Prescott an opportunity to call that timeout to run one more play here before halftime.
Ball looks to be marked at about the 13-yard line, so a gain of 12 for Gleason on that play. I think Fouke was backed off thinking pass, and that really opened up that lane. Kind of gave Prescott an extra timeout with Fouke using that one a moment ago.
Yeah, and Fouke's defense definitely doesn't want to go down 3 possessions.
Correct.
Here going into halftime, so they got to get everything right here. Prescott's got to be smart. Dalton can't take any unnecessary risk.
Right.
If it's not there, just throw it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, you either want to score or nothing.
Yeah.
You don't want anything bad on this side.
All right, as we come out of the timeout, you first and 10 and 2 seconds left. Come on, Crown. Those defense in, we need to stop. You can run the end zone.
Tribbett goes in motion. Looking for Cornish. It's going to be intercepted. So you got to make this stop here. Heflin's on his feet. He cuts back across the field. Oh, he's, boy, going back the wrong direction. Now he's coming back this way. Tribbett's got to make that tackle. Good job there by Tribbett. That's what you didn't want to happen was the interception, but
they did a good job of making the tackle because it looked like he might have taken that one to the house. But a good job by the offense to turn around and play defense, make a stop, and now you go into the halftime with a 2-possession lead. Got to come out, make your adjustments, and be ready to play hard in the second half.
We'll be back here in a few moments for our second half action.
Touchdown, Curley. He's got a touchdown, Curley Wolves.
Gilbert Lumber is Prescott's premier shopping destination for all your home and outdoor needs, providing top-of-the-line quality products combined with economical, friendly pricing. Paints, tools, equipment, building materials, lawn, garden, farm, fishing, hunting supplies, and much more. If we don't have it, the gang at Gilbert's will try to get it. Stop by Gilbert Lumber today.
Go, Curley Wolves!
The Bank of Delight has become one of the oldest and most respected banks in Arkansas. Our strong reputation is based upon our financial stability and our community leadership and our customers knowing that they can depend on us in the good times and the bad. We would like to thank our customers, past, present, and future, for giving the biggest little bank in Arkansas the opportunity to assist you with your financial needs.
Go Curley Wolves!
What they have to provide for you if you come down and shop.
We have
It's a downtown hope. We're packed as numerous members of the community turned up. It's a downtown hope.
At Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, we know that saying goodbye is never easy. That's why owner Ben Brazil, General Manager and Vice President Scott Brown, and their caring team are here for you, offering compassionate guidance, professional service, and a personal touch every step of the way. They are honored to serve you in life's most difficult moments. Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, we care.
Go Curley Wolves!
Starting a business and finding the perfect spot to showcase your brand can be a challenge. Being a long-term business owner and searching for a partnership in advertising can also be a daunting task. Now, imagine explaining your vision to a team of like-minded individuals who understand, care, and are passionate about your success. That is where we come in. At Swart.Today, we are committed to delivering exceptional results and building strong relationships with our clients. Here, you're not just a client, you're family. Take a step towards success and visit our website today. Swart.Today, your friendly neighborhood network, bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
touchdown, Curley. He's got it, touchdown, Curley Wolves.
Gilbert Lumber is Prescott's premier shopping destination for all your home and outdoor needs, providing top-of-the-line quality products combined with economical, friendly pricing. Paints, tools, equipment, building materials, lawn, garden, farm, fishing, hunting supplies, and much more. If we don't have it, the gang at Gilbert's will try to get it. Stop by Gilbert Lumber today.
Go, Curley Wolves!
The Bank of Delight has become one of the oldest and most respected banks in Arkansas. Our strong reputation is based upon our financial stability and our community leadership and our customers knowing that they can depend on us in the good times and the bad. We would like to thank our customers, past, present, and future, for giving the biggest little bank in Arkansas the opportunity to assist you with your financial needs.
Go, Curley Wolves!
What they have to provide for you if you come down and shop.
We have
It's a downtown Hope. We're packed as numerous members of the community turned up. It's a downtown Hope.
At Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, we know that saying goodbye is never easy. That's why owner Ben Brazil, General Manager and Vice President Scott Brown, and their caring team are here for you, offering compassionate guidance, professional service, and a personal touch every step of the way. They are honored to serve you in life's most difficult moments. Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, we care.
Go, Curley Wolves!
Starting a business and finding the perfect spot to showcase your brand can be a challenge. Being a long-term business owner and searching for a partnership in advertising can also be a daunting task. Now, imagine explaining your vision to a team of like-minded individuals who understand, care, and are passionate about your success. That is where we come in. At Swart.Today, we are committed to delivering exceptional results and building strong relationships with our clients. Here, you're not just a client, you're family. Take a step towards success and visit our website today. Swart.Today, your friendly neighborhood network, bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
touchdown, Curley. He's got it, touchdown, Curley Wolves.
Gilbert Lumber is Prescott's premier shopping destination for all your home and outdoor needs, providing top-of-the-line quality products combined with economical, friendly pricing. Paints, tools, equipment, building materials, lawn, garden, farm, fishing, hunting supplies, and much more. If we don't have it, the gang at Gilbert's will try to get it. Stop by Gilbert Lumber today.
Go Curley Wolves!
The Bank of Delight has become one of the oldest and most respected banks in Arkansas. Our strong reputation is based upon our financial stability and our community leadership and our customers knowing that they can depend on us in the good times and the bad. We would like to thank our customers, past, present, and future, for giving the biggest little bank in Arkansas the opportunity to assist you with your financial needs.
Go Curley Wolves!
What they have to provide for you if you come down and shop.
We have
It's a downtown hope. We're packed as numerous members of the community turned up. It's a downtown hope.
At Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, we know that saying goodbye is never easy. That's why owner Ben Brazil, General Manager and Vice President Scott Brown, and their caring team are here for you, offering compassionate guidance, professional service, and a personal touch every step of the way. They are honored to serve you in life's most difficult moments. Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, we care.
Go Curley Wolves!
Starting a business and finding the perfect spot to showcase your brand can be a challenge. Being a long-term business owner and searching for a partnership in advertising can also be a daunting task. Now, imagine explaining your vision to a team of like-minded individuals who understand, care, and are passionate about your success. That is where we come in. At Swart.Today, we are committed to delivering exceptional results and building strong relationships with our clients. Here, you're not just a client, you're family. Take a step towards success and visit our website today. Swart.Today, your friendly neighborhood network, bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
end zone, touchdown, Curley. He's got it, touchdown, Curley Wolves.
Gilbert Lumber is Prescott's premier shopping destination for all your home and outdoor needs, providing top-of-the-line quality products combined with economical, friendly pricing. Paints, tools, equipment, building materials, lawn, garden, farm, fishing, hunting supplies, and much more. If we don't have it, the gang at Gilbert's will try to get it. Stop by Gilbert Lumber today.
Go Curley Wolves!
Welcome back to Swart Dot Today. As Cornish is set to kick it away. It'll be more of a squib kick this time. Oh, it gets past the return man. That was Scoggins. He's going to pick it up about the 10 and not have any room to go. That was a good tackle there by Evans, who's had a really good game tonight.
Yeah, Evans has played really well tonight. Defensively at his linebacker spot, here and on special teams, he's really flying around the field and making some good tackles in open spaces.
Ball is going to be marked at about the 12-yard line is the best I can see from here. Might be closer to the 10, but big possession here for both teams to see how this second half is, how the tone's going to be set.
Yeah, if you're Prescott, you want to come out and make a stop, get your offense back on the field, and Panthers have got to find a way to answer.
Scoggins hitting in the backfield that time by Zachary. Stopped his momentum, and the rest of the Curly Wolf defense was able to shut him down.
Yeah, good job flying to the football there, clogging up those running lanes up front, allowing the defense to flow freely and get into the backfield.
Backfield that time by Zachary. Stopped his momentum. Might have been a gain of a yard. Heflin looking to throw. Little screen pass is caught by Graves. A missed tackle there, and good job from the backside that time. I believe that was Woodley who came in and made that stop.
Woodley did a good job reading the screen, put pressure on the quarterback. Ball was thrown over their heads, and he turned around and made a good play from behind, bring the ball carrier down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 7. Eflin looking to throw. He's hit as he throws. It is caught that time by McAdams. He'll have the 1st down.
Good job by Heflin standing in there with the pressure in his face, making a good throw to move the chains for the Panthers. Found a hole in that Curly Wolf zone.
Gain of about 10 yards on that play.
When Prescott's given up yards in the passing game, it hasn't been a lot of yards after the catch. They've been able to close in pretty quickly, bring the ball carriers down.
Heflin looking to throw, bobbled the snap a little bit. Good job by Woodley that time to get a big sack.
Haven't called Woodley's name very much tonight, but he's made some good plays, a good sack there. Heflin almost got away from him, but he showed off his strength and drug him to the ground.
Second down, and we're gonna say 22.
Be marking him down at about the 10, so it was a loss of about 14 yards on the play. As you said, we hadn't called his name as often as we have over the last couple of weeks, but it's opened up the room for some other people to make some stops. Heflin looking to throw, rolling out to his right. Intercepted that time by Owen Glass, just inside the 25 at about the 24.
Yeah, great job there in coverage by Owen, right in the receiver's hip pocket. Shot his hip, got in front of the ball, and was able to pick it off. But going back to what you were saying about Woodley, I think a lot of the reason why we're not calling his names, they're not running to his side.
Right.
They're focused on that opposite side, trying to go away from him. Had good job by the defensive front there. They brought a little bit of extra pressure, put the pressure on Heflin while he's rolling to his right. Receivers did a good job of playing their position, doing their job, and staying where they're supposed to be in that zone. We've seen them in the past come up and try to come after the quarterback. That time they did a great job staying back and coming up with a big pick.
Glass did a great job of jumping that route. Benton on the end around, not much going that time. Maybe gain of a yard.
Yeah, Benton's a multi-sport athlete, good basketball player as well. Bringing him in, trying to get him involved in the offense, put a little wrinkle in there, let him show off his speed.
Second down and 9. Ball given to Page right side. Good job of just cutting up in there in the little seam.
Yeah, cutting up that seam and just falling forward. Positive yards is all you need. You're going to make it third and manageable here. You're in 4-down territory as you are right now. You started in great field position. You just need a few more yards here and another opportunity to go forward on 4th down if you don't get it.
Third down and about 6. Stockton's going to drop back to throw. Going to get pressure, trying to get away from it, but number 52 on the stop there for the Fouke Panthers. That's Boyd on the stop. So a big play on 4th down or on 3rd down for the Panthers defense, just like Prescott had a few moments ago. It's going to lose about 7 yards to make it a 4th down and 13.
Prescott's going to need a big play here. Got to play smart.
Going to get it away. Glass has it. Gets down inside the 10, and he will. I think he's close to it. Yep, 1st down.
Good job by Owen there. Owen's made some really good catches tonight. Dalton's did a good job shaking off those 2 interceptions. Not afraid to let it fly anymore, but he's made some good passes in some big time situations.
15-yard gain that time. Page looking for room up the middle will get down to around the 6 or 7 yard line. It's a 1st and goal or 2nd and goal now. Gain of 2 yards on the carry. Page has done his work again this week. He gets the handoff this time to the right side. Had a little opening there, but it closed up pretty quick.
Yeah, the pulling guard wasn't able to get out there too far in front of him before the Panthers were able to close in on him. Panthers are still flying around very well on defense.
Get down to the 5, so we have a 3rd and goal from the 5. Have trip receivers to the left, McKinney to the right. Going to bring Monk in motion. It's going to be a pass to Monk. He's looking to get up the field. He does get into the end zone. Touchdown, Prescott.
Yeah, Great job on the wide receiver screen. Monk did a great job getting in, catching the ball first and getting upfield and using his shoulder to get into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Good use of the wide receiver screen there. I don't know if you'd call that much of a bubble screen. It was more of just an inside.
Your tunnel screen there.
Tunnel.
But the receivers did a great job up front, keeping the defenders away from him with enough time to catch the ball and get into the end zone.
Extra point is no good, so Prescott leads 20-0. We've got 6:02 to go here in the third quarter. We want to thank some of our title sponsors as we get this second half going, as the scoring is Prescott has put another touchdown on the board. We want to thank Bank of Delight, the biggest little bank in Arkansas. Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, the funeral home we care. Gilbert Lumber, if it's time for a project, we've got what you need to get the job done. UAHT, Curley Wolf Football is proudly sponsored by the University of Arkansas Hope Texarkana. UAHT provides free career and technical classes for Prescott High School juniors and seniors. Visit the high school counselor to find out more. Well, that's exactly what Prescott wanted to see on that the first possessions of the second half. They come out here, they get a stop, get a turnover, and then immediately capitalize.
Yeah, it's really good for the momentum. You now have that 3-possession lead. Got a little bit more room for your defense to breathe, play a little bit more freely, take a little bit more risk, try to get some more turnovers in the second half.
I believe that makes the turnover situation even now at 2 apiece. Orange kicks it away. Scoggins is going to take it. Has some room on this right side. He gets pushed out of bounds. Good job there by number 34 for Prescott.
It's like Keith Sorrells on the tackle there for the Curley Wolves.
One of our captains for tonight. So Fouke will take it over this time with a much better field position out around the 31-yard line. Fouke needs to get themselves back in the right movement here as far as moving the ball down the field in order to get themselves back in the game. A good defensive stance here now for Prescott really puts the control back in their side of the field. Heflin's going to keep it. Good. Evans came up. Good job there and just missed the tackle, but I believe that was Munoz that cleaned it up.
Yeah, like Munoz and Zachary both cleaning it up there, but man, Evans is playing really well tonight defensively. He's all over the place and slowing the running backs and receivers down and allowing his teammates to come in and make some good plays behind him.
And that's one of the jobs as that corner. You just want to turn them back inside where you've got help.
Yeah, really, he's playing linebacker, corner. He's in and out, depending on what set they're in. But he's doing a really good job all night long.
Eflin keeps that one. Culp did a good job of wrapping him up in the backfield.
Like Joseph Chavarria there up front on the defensive line, getting back there and forcing the ball carrier to change directions before he was ready to. Really bottled that up in the backfield.
3rd down and long. Eflin looking to throw. Got a receiver just out of the reach. It was overthrown as he intended for Graves.
Yeah, had Graves open, just overthrown it out of bounds. Fouke with a missed opportunity there to move the chains if they could have completed that one. Prescott's defense once again making a big stop, taking pretty much all momentum away from that Fouke offense.
Do you think the defensive coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime?
It definitely looks like they made some adjustments. It's going to be a false start. Should be. Yeah. But up front, they've made some adjustments. They brought a little bit more pressure than what we've seen so far this year with Evans, and we've seen Dixon coming off both sides, making Heflin move his feet while making them force him to roll out, throw the ball on the run.
We'll punt it away. Thought Tribbett might try to pick that one up, but
yes, I think they've made a lot of adjustments. I've seen some guys that you got Joseph Chavaria in there on the defensive line. I see Jamarian Yates in there as well. Got some things shuffled up. We've talked just between me and you how we'd like to see a little bit more rotation of keeping some guys fresh, because last week we saw some guys getting a little tired in the Salem game. A lot of guys were getting tired and pushed around, and now you're getting some fresher legs out there. We've even seen some shake-ups on the offensive line. I've seen some newer guys in there. But, yeah, I definitely think they've made some good adjustments here second half, and it's shown so far.
Page on the carry. Going to gain maybe 3 on the play. He's going to be slow to get up. He got kind of twisted and rolled that time. You don't like seeing that. I thought he got an ankle. It's going to give Gleason a chance to run the ball some here in this second half. Give Page a break. Was able to gain about 3 yards on that carry. But he's had a couple times that's happened tonight, just getting his legs caught up underneath the tackler.
Yeah, and when you're running the ball 30-plus times a night, that's bound to happen.
Mm-hmm. Stockton looking to throw. Oh, it's going to be tipped, and it's going to be intercepted. That was one of those that was thrown right over a lot of traffic, and it got tipped.
Yeah. Had a lot of pressure from the backside. He felt it coming, tried to get it out quick. Just didn't put enough air on it. Got tipped, and the ball kind of just floated up in the air. You never want to see that. A tip pass is always an easy interception. You just hold your breath. But defensively, Fouke was right there where they needed to be and made a good play.
And as a defender, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You tell the guys, get your hands up, because if you can tip a ball, everything goes at those timing off of everything. So now they have the lead in the turnover game once again. Prescott has 3 turnovers tonight. Effin rolls out. Culp on pursuit. Again, there's Zachary. They get him sacked for a loss. Good pursuit by both Zachary and Culp that time.
Yeah, Culp led the pressure, forced him out of the pocket. He's rolling to his right. Zachary cleaned it up. Goes back to those adjustments. The defense is putting pressure on him. They're not letting him sit back there and throw. They're making him move his feet, making him uncomfortable back there, and they've done a really good job at it.
I noticed in the pregame, of course, there was no rush, and he was just able to sit and throw. And he was making some really good passes. Mm-hmm. But you can tell when he's on the run, it's a little different. The game changes when you're moving. There's a big sack that time by Woodley. Great job that time by Brian Woodley coming off that backside.
Yeah, he's caused a lot of problems over there. They're going away from him. They're rolling to this right, staying away from him, but he did a great job beating that left tackle there, coming from the blind side and putting a big hit on Heflin.
Going to be a loss of probably about 5 on the play on that one. Brings up a 3rd down and about 18. But I agree. I think the pressure's really been a benefit to Prescott to keep that timing off for the passing game. Pass is going to be caught by Graves over the middle. He's going to have a big gain, and he's going to get the first down. He's still on his feet. Great job that time by Graves.
Graves making a lot of guys missed there. Fouke's gone to that screen game a few different times. That time they were able to beat the defense, get them out of position, and get a big gain there to move the chains.
Going to be a gain of about 23 on that play. Fouke's going to use this time for a timeout to kind of give their guys a little bit of a break. As we've talked about earlier, they're on the field a lot.
Yeah, a lot of these guys for Fouke are playing both ways.
Thank you to some of our sponsors. Dalrymple Crane Accounting, bringing you professional accounting services year-round. PSC Spray Services, pesticide, herbicide, and aquatic applications for residential and commercial. Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the Hope Branch, your local physical therapy business striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patient needs. And Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Prescott's defense has played very well. Coming out of that out of the halftime, really with just the exception of a couple of plays, that one right there, that little bubble or middle screen was a big success there for Fouke.
Yeah, whenever your defense is bringing pressure, your offense always tends to run to the screen game. You can't block them, just let them come and throw it behind them. It's kind of what Fouke decided to do there. Got a big play, so Prescott's defense has got to be ready for that. Fouke could very well go back to it.
Be a false start. I love to listen to fans that don't really know the game, as we can hear some outside the window. First down, 15 now for Fouke. Three receivers to the left. Ball given to, ball was on the ground. Heflin was able to get back on it. Not a good mesh there that time, I don't think.
Well, I think Heflin was trying to pitch it to him, and Scoggins didn't take it. We've seen it a couple different times tonight. Fouke has had issues with that mesh point, with the snap center quarterback exchange. Prescott just missed an opportunity there to get an easy turnover.
It was a low snap again. Second down, 16 now. Heflin looking to throw that one right over. Oh, great job by Evans to come up with that one. He jumped that route. I even heard one of the fans holler, "Watch number 6." And
he's been all over the place tonight, man. Just everywhere the ball's been, Evans has been there, and a great job there, jumping that route, getting that picked off. He was either going to catch it or Owen Glass was going to catch it. They were both in great position. They actually ran into each other, so glad Evans was able to bring that in. But, man, he's had a great game tonight, flying around the field for this Curley Wolf defense.
Just glad to hear some different names each week that have really stepped up their game and taken the opportunities to do the very best with what chances they're getting. Gleason in the backfield with Stockton. Gets the handoff. Just looking for a little bit of room. Gets out to around the 35, gain of 4. Nearing the end of the third quarter. And it's good to have a pretty strong running game that Prescott can rely on to run that clock. Prescott didn't have to take a snap, so that's going to end the third quarter. So we're ready now for the fourth quarter action coming up here shortly. Prescott with a 20-0 lead, and have to be feeling good about how the coaching staff has to feel good about what they've done since they've come out from halftime.
Yeah, still pitching the shutout. That's what you want to see from your defense. You came out, clearly you made some really good adjustments, bringing some pressure, not letting Heflin sit back there and be comfortable. In the second half, you played a lot better run defense. You've got guys, they look fresh, flying around the field, playing tough. Your offense has gotten better. You've had some bigger plays in the passing game here and there. You've had some good running plays that's been able to put another score on the board. But like I said, you had this 3-possession game with the 2-possession game to start the second half. You get to where your defense can take some more risks. You can bring them more pressure. You can play more aggressive, and the offense or the defense is going to be able to continue to do that here in this fourth quarter. Now you need your offense to go in killer mode, put your foot on the throat, and take advantage of the opportunity you have to go finish off this game.
So far this season, scored 41 points, 44 points, and 27 points, and to be able to put up the goose egg there, that's really says a lot about your defense.
Yeah, defense has played extremely well. That was a good run by Gleason there to get the first down. Took a big hit at the end of that one, hanging on that ball. Great job by him.
7-yard gain there for Gleason. That's going to put the ball out at about the 42-yard line for a 1st and 10. I think that was pretty much so the idea that what Prescott would like to do this year is to run the ball and play good defense, which that's usually a recipe for success.
Yeah, another good run there by Gleason. I love watching these two running backs, him and KJ Page, both just when they get upfield, they're falling forward, they're fighting for those extra yards or two. Always helps your offense out when you're doing that.
And we talked about that a lot in that Salem game. How Birmingham and Brink both were falling forward every time. Yeah. Do have a penalty in the backfield this time. Be a holding against Prescott. And that's going to make it a 3rd down and 13. Excuse me, a 2nd down and 13. Still doesn't necessarily take you out of your need to, or your ability to run the ball.
Yeah.
But it does allow you to open up maybe into your short passing game here too. Looking for Dixon. He's got him open. He'll have the 1st down. Great little route coming out of the backfield that time.
Yeah, attacking the middle of the field, right up the seam. Javion did a great job of just finding an open part of the zone, and Dalton was able to get the ball to him.
Gain of 16 on the play. Good possession type of play calling. You're not having to go for the big play. Nice to be able to do it when you can, though. Stockton's going to hand the ball to Dixon. Cuts it up the field. Good, strong run by Dixon. Winds up on his head for a moment.
Good run there. We've seen them bring Dixon in a few different times on offense, using him primarily this year on defense. But with KJ being a little shaken up, he's coming in and showing that he can be a serviceable running back for you.
Stockton, pass out to Monk. He's open on the left side. We'll get down to around the 25-yard line.
Good play by Monk. I think there's a late flag there too. Last week we saw some drop balls from the receivers. They've done a much better job tonight focusing on bringing those balls in.
It's going to be a hold against Prescott, but it was downfield, so it'll be from the spot of the foul. We'll wait and see exactly where Prescott will
Follow the foul was.
should put it right at the 40-yard line if the official has it where they're gonna mark it from the 40. Excuse me.
Well, I think the Pistons are marked off. The ball's going to be placed right at midfield. It's going to be second down and 14.
Prescott will now have it at midfield. So, little mistake there by, I guess it was maybe one of the receivers, or was it one of the linemen? It looked like the receiving.
Looked like the receivers there on that screenplay that were running to the outside.
Bob given to Dixon. Going to gain about, there's going to be a late flag there come in. Going to be another holding. Gain of 6 yards, but that holding is going to back Prescott up again. So some mistakes here by Prescott. Offensive linemen and receivers have cost him 20 yards here in field position. This was originally a first down a few moments ago after that pass. Stockton pass intended for Monk. And just as you bragged about him, he dropped one.
Yeah, they had a few drops last week, but that's one of the first ones that I remember seeing tonight.
The receivers have made some good catches.
Yeah, they have made good catches. They've run some good routes tonight, too.
All given to McKinney on the jet sweep. He's not going to have any room there. He's going to be stopped for no gain.
Panthers did a good job of stretching that one out, not giving Monk anywhere to go with it. Or I'm sorry, McKinney.
Prescott will be set to punt it away. I'm not sure, is this our first punt tonight, or did we have one earlier?
I think this is our first punt. We've had multiple fourth downs that we've gone for it, but I think this is the first punt.
You don't see any from the first half. Cornish punts it away. It's low. Good roll, though. Going to get all the way down to about the 27-yard line. So Fouke will take over on their own 27-yard line. Got 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Prescott leading 20-0. Thank you to our supporting sponsors, Lance & Associates Real Estate, Homeowners Realtor, people you know and people you trust. Shelter Insurance, let Eli Ratcliffe find you the right coverage at the right price. First and 10 Panthers. Brandon, as you look at the Panther offense here, what do you expect them to try to do here? Are they going to try to open it up in the run game or stick it to the short pass?
Well, you don't have much time to stick with the running game. You're going to have to – you definitely don't want that to happen.
Ball was on the ground.
It's going to be Prescott football.
McKinney comes up with it. Yes, that's McKinney. So that's going to even it up on those turnovers once again.
Yeah, but for Fouke, you if you're trying to put some points on the board, you're going to have to go to your passing game, and it just hadn't been there in the second half. Prescott's been able to put too much pressure on them. They've gotten some bad snaps. Heflin's had the hard time holding on to the ball. Prescott's just got another turnover there to add to it tonight, and offense is set up real pretty to put some more points on the board.
Ball given to Tribbett. looking to cut it upfield and get down to about the 11, so maybe a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, I've seen a few new faces getting involved on the offensive side of the ball this week than what we had so far this year. A few more of the guys from the defense are coming over, showing off their athleticism, getting them involved in the running game. And I know, Truitt probably made the catch of the year
yes.
in the first game of the season. So we know he can catch, but him being out there at the receiver spot gives you another weapon here in this offense.
And that was on an interception when he made that one.
I don't think anybody's going to top that one this year.
Cornish in at quarterback with Harper in the backfield. Cornish is going to keep it. Mason, one-man missed, and we'll get down inside right at the 5-yard line. Should have a first down.
Good job to make that first guy miss.
Ball goes up the middle. They're going to give you 9 yards on the carry. Ball. The first down on that carry. It'll be first and goal. Ball's going to be placed at the 5-yard line.
I think that's one feature that Cornish has that maybe Stockton does not is he is able to do a little bit more running. He's a little bit more mobile.
To me, he seems a little bit more shifty.
Yes, that's a good word.
Dalton has run some, and he's shown that he can move the ball with his feet. But Cornish does seem to be a little bit more shifty.
Ball given to Harper. He's in the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown run. Good run there by Harper.
Yeah, good job by the Curley Wolves offense. Going up 4 scores here with just over 6 minutes to go in the game. That should put it away for the Curley Wolves, but a great job defensively. They played a really great second half that put their offense on the field in great field position multiple times, and offense taking care of it. I've really liked what I've seen from the adjustments made at halftime.
Oh, a high snap. Just really struggling to make something happen on the PAT. Prescott will extend their lead to 26-0, but just having really problems. It goes to the snap, and we've seen that happen several times where it's either a high snap or a low snap or just not where it needs to be.
Yeah, we've seen bad snaps. We've seen no blocking. We've seen
yes.
mishandled by the holder. It's tough to watch, but those guys got to keep working at that because that's going to be an important part of the special teams unit.
Oh, it is.
Going forward.
That comes up big later on down the line, whether you're trying to kick a field goal or anything. It can really be a major part of the game that you're missing. Cornish will be set to kick it away for Prescott. Prescott brought a decent crowd tonight. Its stands look like they've got plenty of folks over there and a few standing on the side. Scoggins is going to take it at about the 14-yard line. Will step out of bounds.
Fouke needs to come out with some juice here. Try to make something positive happen tonight. You've had opportunities on offense. Your defense played very well. They've just been out there a lot.
Right.
And guys are playing both ways. We talked about that. You can definitely tell they're tired. But this offense needs something positive to go tonight. And they need to try to find a way to put some kind of points here on the board.
Heflin again, that little screen to Graves. That's been their biggest and most successful play of the night.
Yeah, they've had a lot of success on that. They actually look pretty good running it.
Yes, they do.
They got a good receiver there. Heflin throws a good ball. The offensive line does a good job of letting the defensive line get through and moving up to that next level to give him some room to work with some blockers, and that's something Fouke's going to be able to use the rest of the year.
And he's not very tall, so that's a tough throw to make.
Yeah.
Fouke's going to use this time for a timeout. Looked like maybe one of the players needed something. They just weren't in the right set or something there. Take this time to thank a couple of our other sponsors, Curry's Auto Sales and Curry's Outreach. At Curry's Auto Sales, we buy and sell cars. Curry's Community Outreach Ministry proudly serves the Prescott community. Prescott Automotive, providing Prescott, Arkansas with quality car care at affordable prices. And our title sponsors, Bank of Delight, the biggest little bank in Arkansas. Brazil Cornish Funeral Home, the funeral home we care. Gilbert Lumber, if it's time for a project, we've got what you need to get the job done. And UAHT, Curleyville football is proudly sponsored by the University of Arkansas Hope Texarkana. UAHT provides free career and technical classes for Prescott High School juniors and seniors. Visit the high school counselor to find out more. Again, same play from the other side this time. Successful once again. A couple of missed tackles there, but successful play there between Heflin and Graves.
Yeah, Wesley Harper there on the tackle for the Curley defense.
Ball up at midfield. And with that being such a successful play, they may run that
The rest
5 or 6 more times. Prescott's getting in some other players at this time as well. That was 14. Oh, nice catch there by McAdams.
Yeah, McAdams has had a few good catches tonight. And Heflin's definitely calmed down. Prescott's not bringing as much pressure now with this 4-possession lead, but did a good job going downfield and finding a receiver for a first down there.
Ball marked at the 34-yard line. Heflin will step up, has some room to run, and we'll get down inside the 30. Tackle there that by Benton.
Looks like they're going to give him 6 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down and 4. That was going to be placed at the 27-yard line.
Curtis Stockton, number 14, got some pressure there on that play. Braylon Coulter, number 15 in the game. Ball given off to Scoggins. Oh, good job there. That was number 67, Buck, and number 44, Culp. Number 60, Jamarian Yates was on the field. Number 34, Sorrells.
Looks like you got Xavier Brown in there at one of the safety spots. Braylon Coulter in there
looking to
as
throw.
well.
There's that little screen again. Oh, and he dropped the ball. I think he had another opportunity for a big play again. I think
he just knocked that out of his own hands.
Yes. It's a gain of about maybe 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th and a long 3, but he would have easily gotten the first down. 3 minutes to play. I would find out where Graves is. Heflin looking to throw. It's a quick pass out to McAdams. He has the catch. He'll get knocked out of bounds. Should have the first down.
Another good throw and catch from Heflin to McAdams.
It's down to about the 12, so a gain of 16 yards. Heflin looking to keep this one, trying to get outside. He gets into the end zone. 12-yard touchdown run for Heflin.
It's one of the first time Heflin's been able to get outside and get up the sideline, but good job there. Beating the defense, getting into the end zone for the Panthers to break this shutout.
Young guys getting their opportunity and looked like got just a little bit inside, just didn't maintain that edge. Extra point is up, and it is good. So with 2:33 to go here in the ball game, Prescott leads 26-7. Thanks to Dalrymple Crane Accounting, bringing you professional accounting services year-round. PSC Spray Services, pesticide, herbicide, and aquatic applications for residential and commercial. Texarkana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Hope Branch. Your local physical therapy business, striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patient needs. Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Expect to see maybe that high pooch kick they did earlier, or possibly even just a straight onside kick. Cornish calls for the fair catch and makes it. Ball be marked at the 38. Lee Fouke only has one timeout left, if I remember right.
Just look for Prescott to run it here, eat the clock, have a happy bus ride home.
Ball given to Culp. Not much going there. Two minutes to play now in the game. We've got second down and 10. Stockton most likely will let that clock wind down before snapping it. Ball given to Gleason. Not much room on the right side.
Number 23 Gleason on the carry. Tackled by number 51 Sherman and number 10 Gold for no gain. We'll bring up a third down and 10.
Coach Glass will run as much clock off as he can before he sends in the signal. Ball given to Harper, trying to bounce it outside. No room there. Missed block.
Number 33 on the carry, Harper, tackled by number 13, Hyman. For a loss in the backfield. We'll bring up a fourth down.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of about 8 or 9, looks like, on that play. Bring up a punting situation, so Cornish will go out for the punt. I expect Coach Glass to call a timeout all the way down, let it get down to
Either that or take the penalty.
Right.
Of course, you got somebody running on late. You might have to take the timeout.
Yeah, they're just going to take the penalty.
We'll have a delay with them penalties in the question. We'll back them up 5 yards, still be 4 down.
Prescott will be back home next week for homecoming. So big festivities and activities going on next week. There's a lot of home reunions and things like that next week. I'm sure there'll be a lot of folks in town. Great punt there by Cornish. Fouke will take over on their own 45-yard line. Got 9 seconds to go. There's a Fouke player that's down back on this end of the field. Not sure what happened there. Got 9 seconds to go. Speaking of next week, hopefully everybody will come out. There's going to be an opportunity for a lot of fans to get out and see friends and family that hasn't, maybe come in a while. I know that there's a lot of classes that are having their reunions. Homecoming is always just a great time to get together and get, friends and things like that back into town. And it usually just makes a good atmosphere for football. And so we'd like to see everybody out at the stadium next week. Looks like it might have a leg injury there, so he's making his way off. Should have 1, possibly 2 more plays left in the game. As this particular game winds down, Brandon Prescott comes out now and has a 3-1 record. They'll move to 1-0 in conference play. This helps them to kind of set them up in that, I guess you'd say, the top half of the conference that you're looking at now, as there will be other games going on this evening. No major matchups yet in the conference, but we can see where Prescott really is and kind of how they're going to be, I guess you say, look for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's not I would say this is not necessarily the Prescott teams you're used to seeing. This team is going to be a little bit low scoring.
Right.
At times they're going to play. We talked about it. You're going to see good defense and good running game from this group. I think as each week that we've played, they've gotten better and better each week. Defense, especially here tonight, has played really well. Only gave up the 1 touchdown,
right,
and that was late. But offense has gotten better each week. I think as well, especially after that week in Russellville. They did a really good job last week. They came out and they replicated that, and they just got to keep working. Got more to do this year, and they're going to have a lot bigger games going forward. That they got both teams really are going to have a lot bigger games going forward that they're going to have to get ready for.
Good success for the Prescott Curley Wolves tonight as they again move to 3-1 on the season, 1-0 in conference play. Got a lot of big games coming up throughout this year, but we hope that next week that you'll be able to come out and watch Prescott at home next week for homecoming. If you're not, please watch us on SWARC.today. We'll be there bringing it to you, and until then, we just hope that you'll be safe and God bless.